Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the historic Tomato Bowl for today's district matchup between the Whitehouse Wildcats and your number 5 ranked Jacksonville Fightin Indians. I'm Ryan Travis, JHS class of 2014, and I'm joined by girls head coach Roy Alvarez, JHS class of 2011. Today's matchup is shaping to be a very exciting game, as the last time these two met, it was a high-scoring affair where Jacksonville came out on top 4-2. Whitehouse comes into today's game with an overall record of 9-1-4 and 5-1-3 in district. The Wildcats are coming off a big win over Marshall 10-0 on Friday. Jacksonville comes into today's game with an overall record of 11-0-3 and 7-0-2 in district. The Indians have had a couple tight wins since the last time we saw them against Mount Pleasant, including a 3-2 win over Marshall and a 2-0 win over Lufkin. The Indians are scoring over 2 goals per game, but are conceding over a goal per game in district play. And we've had some shuffling occur in the district over the past couple weeks, with Jacksonville now sitting in first place after Mount Pleasant had 3 straight draws against Jacksonville, Lufkin, and Whitehouse. Whitehouse currently sits in third and will be looking to cement themselves into playoff contention with a win over Jacksonville today, and Lufkin, Nacogdoches, and Tyler High are all in the hunt for that final playoff spot. We do have this game moved up a little early from what we were expecting due to some inclement weather. Roy, I know the girls' game got moved as well. Y'all play tonight in Whitehouse, is that correct?
Yes. We play JV at 5:30, varsity at 7.
Awesome. Well, if you're watching this right now on JST Live, thank you for joining us. We are excited to bring you a really good game here as the boys take on Whitehouse. And I think this is probably the earliest kickoff that I've done a game for. Maybe there was a regional semifinal or final game in there that was really early, but this is the earliest that I can remember. So it should be a very nice day. It's really nice weather out. It's kind of chilly, but other than that, it's a beautiful day for some high school soccer. I don't think we're doing call-outs or a national anthem from what I've been told. So we're just about set to go here. We do want to quickly take a look at the boys' schedule. So they have Whitehouse today. They go to Nacogdoches on Friday, and then back next Tuesday to take on Tyler High. I know the girls are in town on Friday to play Nacogdoches. Should be a good game. Y'all are having a great season, Roy. It's been a lot of fun to watch so far.
Yes, sir. It's been fun to coach.
I'm sure. How much coaching has it taken to get the undefeated district record, but also you haven't conceded a goal yet in district play? How does that feel?
It feels good, man. I think the most important thing is just reminders. Keep reminding the girls that we have to do the little things right, and hopefully that will pay off at the end of the game. And so far, it's paid off for us. So
I think y'all have done a really good job of minimizing the mistakes, especially on defense. I know there's been a couple close calls here and there throughout the district games where you've almost given up a goal, but you haven't. I mean, you've done things really sound, especially across the back line, and having Ramsey in goal has been big. But yeah, I mean, it's been very impressive that you guys have not only scored as many goals as you have, but also just the solid defense and the great goalkeeping that we've seen so far. You guys are looking to be in really good form right now.
Yes, sir. I think also what we forget to mention is we've gotten lucky. I think to have these results, you gotta have some type of luck in there. Like you said, we've had some close calls and could have ended up in goals and should have ended up in goals. But again, doing the little things right and having a good goalkeeper back there that's able to make the save when you need her to, but also luck, I think, is important there.
Yeah. All right, looks like we were just about set to go. And speaking of conceding goals, Jacksonville is going to have to try to not do that. This was a high-scoring affair the last time these two played, 4-2. Jacksonville getting the win over Whitehouse in Whitehouse. So it should be a very exciting game here today. Good to see Sebastian Juarez and Jacob Gonzalez back up top today for the Indians.
Do we know anything of about Whitehouse? Any players to watch?
I'm not aware of any players to watch specifically. I know that they've scored a lot of goals, especially in district play. I mean, they won 10-0 over Marshall the other day, which I know Jacksonville, I think, was missing a couple guys when they went to Marshall a week ago, or a little over a week ago now, I guess. I mean, I think they've got everybody back today. I know they had a couple illnesses. I think we had a red card to Jacob Gonzalez at the end of that Mount Pleasant game. So it's good to have him back as well. I think we should be back to our normal starting 11 here today for Jacksonville. But as far as Whitehouse and what I know about them, I mean, I just know that they've scored a lot of goals, especially in district. I think they scored 46 maybe. I had it on the graphic a minute ago, but I mean, they've definitely have a knack to find the net. Jacksonville does as well. And it's going to come down to defense, I think, today. You know, the Indians have kind of struggled defensively. They've allowed quite a few goals, a little more than you would like for them to have conceded at this point in the season. A little over 1 goal per game in district. And, you know, like if you're capable of scoring like this Jacksonville team is, it's okay to concede some goals. But when you're playing those tight games like a Mount Pleasant or somebody like that, those defensive mistakes that we've seen kind of come up that have led to some opposing goals, I mean, that's going to be a pretty big factor. I believe we're going to play advantage here. It looked like, I think Jacob was offsides. Whitehouse with a long ball back here. Davian Tavera in pursuit. Landon Neely take a shot from inside the box, goes high into the air, and now headed away, but not for long. Tavera trying to clear, and the ball now going to be played into the center.
We got a change of keepers. Is that Tristan in the goal?
For us?
Mm-hmm. Freshman keeper?
Possibly. I think Gustavo maybe has a concussion from what I've heard. So I think what I heard from him on Friday, because I think he was actually up here watching the girls on Friday, was that he'll be out, I think, all this week. So hopefully he is able to return pretty quickly. Jacksonville controlling possession well here to start the game.
Run.
Cole going to make a run, trying to get a cross in.
Oh, unlucky. And that was a good idea.
Kind of came off his foot a little wrong, it looked like. Wasn't exactly sure. He may have been shooting that. It was a very tight angle from where he was. He was going to go out for a Whitehouse goal kick.
Keep dropping, Cole. Right there.
Neely going to send this one over to the far sideline. This is Braxton Ladwig trying to get inside the 18. Tavera, good job on defense there for Jacksonville, able to win it back. Nava now going to quickly find Armando Lara down the right sideline. Armando has lots of space in front of him. Armando to Nava, Jacob Gonzalez. Gonna play this one back to Lar, looking over the top. Great ball there for Sebastian.
Oh, yes.
And just off the mark on the shot from Sebastian Juarez. It's a really well played ball there. Just got it just enough on it to get it over the keeper, but lay it in there for Sebastian to run onto. And it gave him that space, too, away from the keeper to have an opportunity to take a shot. Whitehouse looking to the far side. And now looking to reset here across the back line. Going to switch field. Kind of a hard touch there from Grayson Simmons. Jacksonville able to quickly win it back. Nava trying to find Sebastian. Not sure Sebastian was quite ready for that ball. And now Cole with some space down the right sideline. Makes a good move to the touchline. Tries to get a cross off. It's going to go out off of Bendon Botello, out for a Jacksonville corner. Armando Lara going to step over to play the corner.
We got a little battle by the keeper there, Ethan.
Armando trying to get the cross in. Good save from the Whitehouse keeper, which I believe is number 1, Weston Simmons. Whitehouse with some attack here. Shot comes in. Good save. Who did you say that is, Roy? I don't have him.
Tristan, I think the last name is Barajas.
Tristan Barajas. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have him on our roster here. So I'm guessing he was a late addition today with Gustavo out.
Whitehouse having some success over there on the right side.
Yeah, it sure seems that way right now. Nava gonna find Killingsworth. Now Armando Lara finds Castillo. Castillo trying to play this one over the top for Cole. It's gonna go off of Whitehouse. We'll have a throw in from a good position down here for the Indians. See if Cole can get this one into the center of the 18. Headed away by Whitehouse. Gonzalez trying to turn, gets tripped up. Nava able to quickly win it back. Now Armando Lara looking to the center. This one deflected away by Whitehouse. Cole quickly wins it back, though, for Jacksonville. And looks like we are going to get a foul here, go against the Indians.
Drop low, drop low, drop low. Chris! Hey, Josh.
It does work out kind of well having a game this early on a Monday on a holiday too for school. But you've got a triple. You've got 2 linesmen, center referee today. That's been kind of hard to come by. It's been a little more this season than what we've seen in the past couple seasons, but it's been tough to come by with the amount of referees that there are currently out there doing games, and so they've tried to. I know from talking with Coach Jaramillo, trying to move, which I'm sure you're well aware of this as well, trying to play some Monday, Saturday games to try to break it up and give the referees not only some more games, but to also spread them out and give them a little more opportunity to run a triple rather than running doubles.
I think this crew here has a game after this one. That's why only the varsity's playing.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Someone else is coming to play here?
No, they have to.
Oh, they have to go? Okay, Gotcha.
There you go.
KC, we'll find Armando Lara. Excuse me, that's not Armando. We're going to go out. Jacksonville throw in. See another throw in here from Cole.
Does he usually get it in the box?
A lot of times, yeah. Cole's usually got a pretty good long throw in. Throws this one short. KC tries to get a cross in. That one punched away by Weston Simmons. And now Whitehouse clears this one well down the field. Tavera first to it for Jacksonville. Quickly sends it back forward. Jacob Gonzalez trying to turn. Gets past the defender. Now going to play this one over to Cole. Killingsworth trying to get past his man. Now going to cut it back. Not exactly sure what that touch there was from Cole. But Jacksonville quickly able to win it back. And now a good step there from Bindon Botello on defense for Whitehouse. Marrera going to find Galvan on the far sideline. And Galvan going to send this one over the top. Whitehouse able to get ahead on it. Jacksonville working with some quick passes here, and now cleared by the Wildcats. Jacksonville going to reset here, working across the back line. Cole finds Armando Lara. Has a lot of space in front of him. A couple defenders closing quickly. Cole trying to get past the defender. Ball's going to go out for a Whitehouse throw-in. Looks like we're going to see a couple substitutions in just a moment. I don't think Whitehouse was making any. I think the referee maybe thought that they were. So we'll see a substitution from Jacksonville in just a moment.
Whitehouse is in no hurry to attack right now.
It sure does not seem that way, yeah. We've seen him try to get some fast breaks up the field, but other than that, I mean, not a ton of control. Not really connecting a whole lot of passes. A lot of it's just clear it forward, and then Jacksonville's kind of right back on them.
Yeah, when they do send somebody forward, it's just one person. Nobody else is making rounds.
It's like Clever Salazar and Jack Torres in the game. Now for the Indians.
Keep dropping, Cliff. Keep dropping, Cliff.
Whitehouse now trying to get some players forward. This ball sent over the top. Kind of awkwardly going to go off of Clever Salazar, out for a Wildcat throw-in. There's a little bit of a breeze down there. There's no flags up today, so I'm not entirely sure how much wind there is. But you can see it a little bit in the goal. There's some signs down here for the players in front of the stands that you can see are moving a little bit. It's not a ton of wind, not really much to affect the game, but there's a little bit.
Ethan, set it up. Press up, Luke.
Gonna have a foul here go against Whitehouse. Ethan gonna play this one quickly.
Chad.
KC, good ball there to find Nava. Now Sebastian finds Gonzalez. Great tackle there from Javier Gonzalez for Whitehouse. That was definitely a goal-scoring opportunity. Castillo gonna fire this one towards the goal. I think it took a deflection off of a Whitehouse player. Weston Simmons able to scoop it up.
I was going to say that Jacksonville's not really spreading out the field a lot. Everybody's pushed into one side. But when you make combinations like that, you really, the little space that they had, they use it well.
Keep going, Clamp. Keep going, Clamp. Cut it back.
Yeah, I kind of think maybe they play like, here's a good ball from Armando Lara. Headed away and now cleared forward by Whitehouse. But yeah, I think just because they use their outside back so much running up the wing, like you see, especially the midfield and the forwards, they're very tight and compact in there most of the time. Long clear from Whitehouse. Morera calmly able to bring it down. Now finds Torres. Davian Tavera. Good little flick there from Gonzalez. Contested quickly by Whitehouse. Jacksonville able to win back possession on defense almost immediately. Long ball played over the top. Easy save there for the keeper. Armando too far out in front of Clever Salazar. So I'm going to go off of Edgar for a Whitehouse throw-in. Whitehouse, I thought was going to throw that quickly. I think they're going to maybe allow some time to get some people forward. Grayson Simmons throws this one in. Finds Caden Pate, and that's now going to go out for a Jacksonville throw-in.
Josh, follow 8. No turn, no turn. Turn around. Yeah. Sweet. Hey, Chuck. Come on, Carlos. Work, Carlos. Keep taking the space. Someone check in.
Salazar looking to send this one over the top, headed down, but straight to Jacob Gonzalez. Jacob trying to get past the defender. Now going to hit this one left-footed, a little too far out in front of Sebastian Juarez, and Weston Simmons makes the save. Braxton Ladwig trying to get past the Jacksonville defense. Davian Tavera not making it easy. Ladwig now going to take a shot wide right.
It's going deep. Hey, talk to him, Tristan. Juanito, aguanta. Right here. Juanito.
Whitehouse gonna find first goal of the game. Try taking a look at it here on the
Wildcat goal
replay.
by number 20, Carlos Rentiera.
Oh, I guess I didn't get it. This is from Friday.
Great goal.
Huh, interesting. I pushed it. I don't know. But that's kind of what you've seen. You've seen some defensive mistakes there, a little miscommunication with the keeper led to that goal. And unfortunately, that's kind of been the story of Jacksonville this season.
Don't know if he was trying to punch it out or catch it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Jacksonville now trying to find a goal of their own. Jacob Gonzalez going to hit a low burner. Weston Simmons easily able to scoop that one up.
Which just goes to show that Jacksonville's been on their side most of the game, and they get one free kick and one mistake, and they're down on the score.
They're going to do the same thing, Blue. The exact same thing. Win it in the air and look for that second ball.
He's looking directly into the sun. Maybe that was what was going on there.
Possibly. We're going to see another long free kick played over the top. Morera able to get ahead on it. KC dispossessed. Now a long shot going to come from Whitehouse off the upright and out for a Jacksonville goal kick. See a foul here go against Whitehouse. Coming over the back of Jacob Gonzalez. So we'll see a free kick now from Ethan Nava.
Hey, crash in, Blue! Crash in! You told him to push it back.
Whitehouse showing a little more life now after that goal as well. They're closing to the ball a lot faster than they were at the beginning of the game. Tavera trying to send this ball forward, headed back Jacksonville's way by Whitehouse. Castillo, though, trying to play Sebastian Juarez on a through ball. It's going to go out quickly, thrown in by Castillo, and now cleared forward by Whitehouse. Kind of foul here go against Whitehouse. Ethan Nava going to play the free kick here for the Indians. Long ball played forward. Jacob Gonzalez able to get ahead on it. Weston Simmons comes out, scoops it up for the Wildcats. Whitehouse first to the ball off the punt. Tavera finds KC. Good tackle there from Ethan Nava. Castillo now finds Juarez.
Here we go.
Good ball movement here from Jacksonville. Sebastian Juarez called offsides on the far side. That looked very close on the offsides. I don't know if we can take a look at it here or not.
It looked onside to me.
It may have just been a hair off when that ball was played. It was really tight. Tristan Barajas able to scoop this one up. Now, punt comes out off the back of Jacob Gonzalez. Gonzalez now down the right sideline. Gonna hold this one up, finds Lara. Now switch field over to Torres. KC finds Sebastian. Tries to get a shot off, blocked by Whitehouse. Gonzalez gonna hit it himself, wide left, out for a Whitehouse goal kick. Whitehouse has not made it easy so far to get a shot off in this game. The shots that we've seen have come from distance. We've seen a couple really close, almost shots from well inside the penalty area, but nothing, nothing threatening right now for Jacksonville.
No, I think our best bet will come from a counterattack.
I mean, that's when they score most of the goals. Yeah, Whitehouse has not made counterattacks very easy so far in this game either. Here's a good run. Armando Lara
Good play.
able to find Nava, but cleared out for a corner. It's a good little flick there from Armando to set that up. Now we'll see a corner here from Ethan Nava. Nearing 15 minutes remaining here in the first half. Good ball in. Tavera able to get ahead on it, not able to direct it towards goal. Gonzalez sends it back in. Very dangerous. KC hits it first time, and Weston Simmons scoops it up for the Wildcats.
Hey, press it, press it, press it! Take a decision, boys!
Edgar able to keep it in. Sebastian now going to send it back for Salazar. Looks like we have we're going to see Axel Ramirez come in for Christian Castillo, but it looks like they've moved Armando Lara up to left forward and dropped Sebastian back to right mid. Probably just trying to get Sebastian a little more involved. They're playing that really tight back there. Here's a good 1-2. And Sebastian going to take a shot from way too far out, 30 yards on the shot, wide left. And from what we've seen so far from Weston Simmons, he's not going to make those long shots like that very easy to score. He's seems to be pretty athletic back there. We've seen him not really tested too much so far, but I don't think a 30-yard shot is going to threaten him a whole lot.
No, he seems very confident back there.
Yeah.
I think at this point, these shots that we've seen are out of frustration. Just kind of hoping that something happens.
Jacksonville quick off the goal kick. Jack Torres finds KC. Now Axel finds Gonzalez. Jacob with some time. And that ball almost cleared away by Brendan Metella. Takes a deflection off Javier Gonzalez. And Weston Simmons able to scoop it up.
Keep playing, keep playing.
I think Axel's going to have to come back out.
Good save there from Tristan.
Keep on looking at him, please.
Looks like he was holding the groin area on the way out.
Yeah, I think maybe a week or so ago was something similar. But I don't know. Hopefully Axel's okay. Yeah, these are two really good teams. Whitehouse currently sitting in third in district, definitely trying to cement that third place spot with a win today. And they've capitalized on Jacksonville's mistake early, up 1-0. 11 minutes remaining here in the first half, and Sebastian can hit this one left-footed wide left. Looked like a good attack. Whitehouse is just kind of stalling their back line around the top of the box and just, I guess, trying to close that space, not give them anything easy through.
Yeah, definitely that was a good air to shoot from. Wasn't too far out. He just didn't hit it right.
Yeah, and he had a defender on him, just a little, maybe too early on the shot there from Sebastian. It's going to be a foul. Here go against Clever Salazar. Dangerous position to foul, too, right outside the 18.
Going for the card, yep.
Going to have a card here now issued to Clever Salazar. 10:20 left in the first half. Do an injured Whitehouse player down. I know you guys can't see it at home, but I think maybe head made contact with the turf is what it looked like. It's Carlos Renteria going to make his way up and now off. So hopefully he's okay, nothing serious.
Dangerous spot for the ball here.
Definitely, yeah. This is not the area that you want to give up a free kick. Right outside the 18.
Sun's in your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
If it's too late to go down there and give Tristan a hat. Or if it's even allowed.
Give him some sunglasses.
Something.
It's never a game that's made ball without a train, that's for sure. Looks like we do have a sub coming on for the injured Wildcat. And now a free kick from a dangerous position. This one just left. Herrera finds Juarez. Now Gonzalez. Gonna play this one back for Edgar. Gonzalez finds Sebastian making a run, has some space. Playing this one through, finds Armando Lara.
Got him.
Trying to get past the defender, get a cross in. This one deflected away by Whitehouse. 9 minutes remaining here in the first half. This one punched away by Simmons. Armando Lara fighting for possession. Nava now going to hit this one first time off the post. Narrow miss there for Jacksonville. That's really the best shot that they put on target so far. Sebastian Juarez first to it. Gonzalez trying to get past some defenders. He's got 3 guys on him. Now going to go down. Foul will be called.
Quite lucky we didn't lose the ball there.
Yeah, I think we may have got away with one. Nava now going to take the free kick for the Indians. Sends this one over the top. Herrera gets ahead on it, but Weston Simmons makes the save for Whitehouse. Good ball here down the sideline. Finds Ethan Nava. Going to play this one out off the defender. Out for a Jacksonville corner. Armando Lara going to make his way to take this corner for the Indians.
Gotta follow, Blue.
Do you have a stat on how many goals we've scored from a corner kick this season?
I do not have a stat on that. That'd be nice to have. It'd be nice to have. Armando Lara sends this one to the middle and into the hands of Weston Simmons. Whitehouse going to send a long ball forward. Torres going to play this one back for Barajas, and we will have a foul go against Whitehouse. KC going to find Ethan. Castillo trying to play this one through, blocked by Whitehouse. Now Whitehouse trying to control possession against this Jacksonville defense, which has been pretty tough for them to do so far in the first half. Castillo able to keep this one in, finds Nava. Now Gonzalez. Find Castillo, looking towards the middle. This one hit into the air. KC trying to bring it down. Now Torres finds Gonzalez, shot wide right, just off the mark. It's a good looking opportunity there for Jacksonville. Been hard to come by so far in the first half, but they'll get one on target here in a few minutes for sure. They've put a lot of pressure on the last 5 minutes for sure. There's still 5 minutes before halftime. There's plenty of time to find an equalizer.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of winning that ball back and then trying to create in transition. I think it's the final, either the final pass or the final shot where we're not having any luck.
Dangerous ball there and played in. Whitehouse with an own goal. Ethan Nava able to poke that one, and Whitehouse trying to clear, hits it into the back of the net. We'll see you take another look at it here on the replay. It's just kind of lucky. I mean, the ball kind of was played into the middle by Whitehouse. Took a deflection there off of Ethan between the legs of Weston Simmons, and then sliding in was, I believe, J.J. Rojas. Unfortunately, just not able to clear it away from the goal. And Jacksonville does find an equalizer about 30 seconds after I said something about it. It's a little over 4.5 minutes now left here in the first half.
You know, but the ball didn't look like it had speed going in the goal. I wonder if he would have just
Take it, Cole, take it!
you know, jogged and
I
tried to clear it out
I
standing
think
up.
instead of sliding in there, if he had just tried to control it, I think he probably wouldn't have scored on himself. But yeah, ultimately both teams capitalizing off mistakes here early.
Hey, someone's got to close!
No highlight reel goals for sure. No pictures on the scorecard. Isn't that what the saying is in golf? Doesn't matter how you score as long as you do. And so far that's been kind of the name of this game. But we're out back level at 1, which is good to see because Jacksonville's really controlled this game. Kind of gave up a cheap goal there early, and then able to get one themselves. So, you know, it kind of has worked out, and we're back to where we started. And with a little over 3 minutes left, the amount of pressure Jacksonville has put on, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to take this into a 2-1 lead here at the half. Don't need to concede a goal, that's definitely for sure. But there's been lots of pressure on this Whitehouse end of the field the last 7 minutes or so. We'll see if Jacksonville can capitalize on another chance. Gonzalez going to send this one to the far side. Armando Lara in pursuit, and now going to be cleared into the stands by Whitehouse. I see Cole come up. Try to get a long throw in here, I would guess. Try to steal one before the half.
Good, do it again, Cole.
I'm a fan of playing those throw-ins fast to catch them off guard instead of waiting for them to get set and then try to. We haven't had any luck on corner kicks or balls in the air, and then we continue to try to do that. Let's see if we can catch them sleeping, and then
Whitehouse may catch us sleeping.
here we go.
Braxton Ladwig trying to get past Tavera. Left-footed shot, wide right. Well defended there by Tavera. Kind of forced the shot before Ladwig probably wanted to take it. And then wide right on the shot. And I think Tristan Barajas had that one defended pretty well in goal as well. He looked to me in a really good position. And Jacksonville now coming forward. KC going to send Gonzalez over the top. And Simmons comes out and snags that one for the Wildcats.
In the 30, blue!
We're going to have an injured player down. Looks like that is Braxton Ladwig over on the far side.
Are we going to see a card?
I don't think we're going to see a card.
Rainer, let's go!
I'm not even really sure that I saw what happened over there.
Might have been a little late after he switched the ball. You know, when you start getting tired and start coming in late on those tackles.
Yeah, 1:17 left here in the first half. We've seen quite a few injuries as well between both teams. Had a couple Jacksonville, maybe not injuries during the game, but some re-aggravating of some injuries maybe. We've seen several from Whitehouse, so hopefully they can get their guys healthy here for the second half.
Yeah, that's another thing. Are they going to be able to keep the same pace throughout the whole game, or is Jacksonville going to take over?
Armando looking over the top for Sebastian. Dangerous still here for Jacksonville. Whitehouse able to clear. We're going to have a foul here go against Sebastian Juarez as he took down Ashton Park. Torres going to play this one back for Barajas. Ball sent forward. Tristan able to get safe hands on it. Quickly going to roll this one out for Herrera. 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Cole looking well down the field, trying to find Gonzalez. Goes out of bounds. That'll probably be the last play of the first half. So at the half, all level at 1.
Past the end of the first half with our score knotted at 1.
Knotted at 1, as Grant Haney says. It's been a very back and forth first half. I would say Jacksonville controlled the majority of the possession, but they didn't really create just a ton of chances with the opportunities that they had. Nothing was really too threatening. They kind of got lucky with the goal there that they got, but you know, we've seen Jacksonville, they kind of score a lot on counterattacks. That really has not been a factor today. And then, you know, you see them hit a bunch of shots during the game, and I mean, not really any of them have been on target or really threatening. So unfortunately, you know, that's been the case of the first half here for the Indians, but all tied up at 1. Thoughts on the first half, Roy?
I think that Jacksonville right now looks more composed on the attacking end, and they try to attack with more numbers, in opposed to Whitehouse, where they get the ball, they send it downfield, and it's usually like one guy trying to take on somebody to get the shot off, and you may have one person making a run, but for the most part, not really. And then on Jacksonville's side, they're creating. I think some shots were out of frustration, but we see from the goal that as long as you're creating and you're being dangerous out the box, only good can come from that. So, you know, it just comes from, you know, just keeping on trying things, and you know, maybe if the long shot's not working, try to work the ball in and play it on the ground, and maybe you can get a deflection, which what happened there.
Yeah, and I think one thing that's been really positive for Jacksonville is the number of like quick short passes that they've been able to connect. I think that's part of why they're getting so many numbers forward, is that they're, you know, integrating 2 or 3, 4 guys on some of these passes, and then they all move forward. And you know, that we haven't seen quite as many of just the long, like, desperation balls trying to send them over the top today against Whitehouse. We've seen that from Whitehouse. Let's just try to clear it out. Jacksonville's been on our half almost this entire half. Let's just send it forward and see if something happens. And I mean, Jacksonville's defense has really kind of crushed that for them too. They haven't really had a whole lot of success. I think one of the best chances they had was sending Braxton Ladwig over the top a few minutes ago, where he was one-on-one with Davian and was able to get a shot off. Wasn't ultimately too threatening. It was wide right. But, I mean, that's kind of one of the better opportunities they've had the whole half. Jacksonville's really just controlled the possession, but they're not quite getting it inside the 18 and getting a good quality shot off. We've seen some shots from 30 yards out. I've seen even a couple from the top of the box, which, you know, could be a pretty threatening attempt if you actually make good contact with it. But Whitehouse's defense, you know, they're playing pretty high most of the time. They're creating some chaos back there that Jacksonville has not done the best job adjusting to. And, you know, we'll see how that they can respond here in the second half. I mean, you're tied 1-1. You definitely want to come out of this game with a win and give yourself a little more of a cushion there. you're a half a game ahead of Mount Pleasant right now, which is a good feeling considering you were behind them only, a week or two ago. And, they've went on a string, 3 straight draws that's kind of, flipped some things around in district. And Whitehouse is right there. They're in third. They're trying to fight for that, top 2 spots in district. They're looking for a big win today. And so you have to kind of be aware of that as well and understand that, this is not a team that's at the bottom of the table that's, just out here to be here. Like, Whitehouse is fighting for a spot, and they want to come out of this game with a win because that further cements their playoff contention as well.
For sure. And for Jacksonville, anytime that you can make the the gap bigger between you and second place or any other teams below you, that's what you want to do. So this is an important opportunity for them to do that. In the past, like you said earlier, I wanted to mention was that we've gotten the results, not so much shutouts. That could be concerning going into, the rest of district or even playoffs. But, it just goes to show that Jacksonville has the talent to be able to get the results, and Whitehouse has been doing a good job pressuring the ball. And that's why, our shots haven't been as clear as we'd want them to. They're not giving us that time to pick where we want to put it, which is, they're doing that great job. But when you have a team like Jacksonville that, they don't need a lot of room to work. Easy 1-2s, and they're working their way down the field and creating, dangerous chances. That's hard to defend, because we teach, hey, when we have the ball, when they have the ball, what do we do? Is like, we close down spaces. We try to, give them no room to work. And Whitehouse is doing that, but Jacksonville's still trying to, they find a way to break them down. So, that right there is awesome to see. And, it just goes to show how these kids have been playing with each other for quite some time. Where
Absolutely,
it's like, hey,
yeah.
I know where you're going to be. Just 1, 2.
Yeah, it's always impressive watching just like how aware they are of everyone. And you see that with a couple of your girls that have played together for a long time. But yeah, somehow the boys, it's just like they all know where everyone is on the field at any given time. It's been very impressive. And I think, one thing Whitehouse has done well defensively is, especially on their back line, they're just shadowing really well defensively. They're not, trying to stab in there for a ball and get beat, because that's what you see from a lot of the teams that you play in high school. But Whitehouse has done a really good job, shadowing. It's not always direct pressure, but sometimes it's just, making things more difficult, not giving them that wide open shot, and just, creating some angles where you're forcing Jacksonville to really play a quality shot in there. And you see that from Whitehouse today. You saw it a little bit from Mount Pleasant. Some of the other teams that we've seen the boys play this season haven't done that quite as well. They've allowed a lot more shots. But, it's one thing that Whitehouse has done really well is just shadowing the ball defensively.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about that.
It just looks like they
ago.
don't. I guess the mindset is like, we don't have to win the ball here. I don't have to stab for it. I just have to make it really difficult for you to get your shot off. And then, I'll just come in. When you make your mistake, that's when I'll win it. And then we go the other way. So
I think a lot of that has to do with just having faith in your keeper as well.
For sure.
So, the worst thing that can happen is he blocks a shot or you get a corner. More often than not, if you're allowing those really tough shots, they're going to go wide of the goal. They're going to go high of the goal. It's going to go out for a goal kick, and you're going to win back possession either way.
Yeah, but we haven't really seen, like, as far as what we've seen of the keeper, he looks very confident and just, when the ball's in his box, he doesn't look nervous. But we haven't really had a good shot to test him to see if he can really, make those saves when the shots are on target.
We haven't given him a Mount Pleasant keeper diving save quality shot. Have you seen the? I know you were coaching that night while that was going on. But
I don't think I went back and watched it.
Okay, yeah, the Mount Pleasant keeper made a fantastic diving save that kept it level at 1, like pretty late in the game, maybe like 7-10 minutes left. And, that was probably one of the better shots that Jacksonville had the whole night, and he comes across the goal, makes a diving save that really kept him in the game. And, they haven't really tested this keeper that much. Weston Simmons hasn't really had to make any diving saves or really any saves that amounted to him, making a really good play on the ball. A lot of the shots have been wide. A couple of them have been high. And, Jacksonville is very capable of shooting. We've seen that all season. They've got a bunch of guys who can put a foot on a ball and drive it towards goal. We just really haven't seen that so far.
For sure. I think the closest one was, it might have been Armando, where the keeper, it was off the corner, the keeper punched it out, it landed at the top of the box, and it was kind of chaos there, and Armando looked up and set it up for Ethan, and Ethan took that shot, which came off the pole there.
Yeah.
But even then, he looked like he was in the right spot. So would have he made the save?
He was right at the post. Yeah. He probably would have made the save, but I mean, you want to test him in the second half for sure. You want to make him make some saves. You want to make him make some really athletic plays that go on his highlight reel at the end of the season or something.
And I think now he's going to be looking into the sun, so maybe that'll
help too. Yeah, maybe that'll help. We'll see. It did look like Tristan was like shielding his eyes for a lot of that first half, especially on some of those free kicks. So maybe that'll make a difference as well, looking into the sun. I mean, it definitely makes it a whole lot tougher to see the ball. For sure. Got about 40 seconds here. Jacksonville's made their way back onto the field. Whitehouse looks like still in the locker room at the moment. Once again, thank you for joining us today on JISD Live. Kind of a different start time. Started at 11:30. If you feel so inclined to make the trip to Whitehouse tonight, definitely go support the Maidens. Coach Alvarez here as they take on Whitehouse. Should be a really good game. Last time we saw them in the Tomato Bowl was a 1-0 game. Lauren had a goal kind of midway through the first half. That was the difference maker in that one. So it should be a very competitive game, very good game in Whitehouse, and definitely make the trip up there. It's 5:30 JV, 7 o'clock varsity start. Is that correct?
And just like the boys, they're, in my opinion, I think they're probably one up, or of course next to us because we haven't got scored on, but they have a really good defense, so they'll definitely make it hard for us to go down there and get some goals.
One, two, three, cut! My heart, I never believed it. I gave it to the walls.
Hey, Coach Rudy. You doing all right? Tough one here, isn't it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what our entire
I was surprised that mic picks up the other side as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can hear you can usually hear the opposing coach, opposing fans. It's kind of impressive how well it works.
Sometimes it works too well.
Looks like we are back to starting 11 with the exception, it looks like Jack Torres at left back. I think Aiden Galvan got the start today at left back, so looks like only change to start the second half. And Jacksonville starts with the ball here. Torres, pretty hard ball for that short of a distance to Gonzalez. Now Whitehouse going to send this one down the field. Herrera going to easily find Cole, and now Edgar going to play Cole down the sideline again. Cole trying to make an overlapping run there. Armando going to maintain this pace Jacksonville is set to start the second half. Tavera finds KC. Now Christian Castillo. Yeah, Christian there had quite a bit more time than I think he thought he did.
I think he had more room.
A little rushed on the shot.
I wonder if that comes from him not being in that position often. So where it's like you're finally there in front of goal, you got nobody in front of you, and you kind of just take a shot just to take a shot.
It could be. Could be. I'm kind of not sure why they continue to take shots from so far out. Like, a lot of times it seems like Jacksonville has the mentality of quantity of shots over quality of shots. And, you know, if you just – the more you take, the more likely you are to score one. But, like, in that case, you had more time. Go towards goal, get a really good quality shot on, and see if you can't make this a 2-1 game.
It's kind of like when your center back decides to go up, right, and they make it happen. They get there, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't think I was going to get this far.
Yeah.
What do I do now?
Let me just shoot."
There it is, Castillo, there it is.
Jacksonville going to get called for a foul here. Christian Castillo taking down Max Hale. So Whitehouse will have a free kick inside the Jacksonville 40. This is going to be Landon Neely taking the free kick here for the Wildcats. Good ball over the top. Looked like Whitehouse got a head on it. It's going to go out for a goal kick.
Give him an option. Hey, watch eight. Josh, watch eight behind you. Hey, win that. Begin. Hey.
Good defense there from Davian Tavera. Whitehouse playing pretty physical up top. Seen Braxton Ladwig make quite a few physical challenges, I would say. Lots of physical play there between him and Davian on that play as well. Now we're going to see a corner here for Whitehouse. Ball well long and out for a Jacksonville goal kick. Armando trying to get through the midfield. This one won back by Landon Neely. Castillo quickly dispossesses Neely, and now Nava going to send a ball over the top for Gonzalez.
Support.
Jacob going to play this one back for Jack Torres. Now finds Nava.
Follow the shot. Go Ethan, go Ethan, go Ethan.
Christian Castillo able to win it. Now going to be taken down here.
That should have been
No foul called. Torres finds Gonzalez. Jacob shot from distance into the hands of Weston Simmons. Yeah, I'm very surprised that was not called a foul.
You could hear the cleats clashing.
Nava
There we go.
finds Gonzalez. Jacob trying to turn it towards goal. Too much pace on the touch there. It's going to go out for a goal kick.
Leo Ramirez coming on the field. Freshman.
Jack.
Has he been playing JV for most of the season?
I think so.
I think so. He's been a standout on the JV, if I'm thinking of the correct kid. Ramirez trying to find Gonzalez. This one broken up by Javier Gonzalez. Gonzalez still with the ball at his feet. Play this one over to the far side. Caden Pate going to find Brenda Matello. Going to have an offsides here go against Whitehouse. Or at least I believe that's what he called. Herrera trying to switch field for Nava. Is going to go out for a Whitehouse throw-in. This will be Josh Torres throwing the ball in for the Wildcats. Gonzalez trying to get forward for Whitehouse. Now cleared forward by Jacksonville. KC finds Jacob. Now Jacob, good ball forward for KC. Now finds Sebastian. Physical defending there from JJ Rojas. Going to play out for a Jacksonville corner. Sebastian Juarez trying to take this one quickly. And now it looks like Nava going to come over to play this one in for the Indians. Lofty ball played in, no problem for Weston Simmons.
I would like to see us try something else rather than just sending it in for the keeper every time.
On the corner? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think maybe a more direct ball, a little more pace would help too. A lot of times Ethan's kind of floating those in there, and it's just giving the keeper too much time to react to it. Plus, Jacksonville doesn't have the most size. Like almost every team, it seems like that we played usually has more size than we do. So it's been very tough to win a corner as well. More often than not, the keeper will come out or a defender will head the ball away.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Jacksonville throw-in.
Or playing it short. You know, maybe playing it short, have somebody make some runs and take a shot, or kind of like a curve shot, back post, or something like that. Just something
dangerous, dangerous attempt there. Offside's going to go against Braxton Ladwig. Started his run a little too early. Jacksonville going to play this one quickly. Nava, long ball, looking over the top, headed away by Ashton Park. Gonzalez going to cut this one back. Now going to be taken down by Landon Neely. So Jacksonville will now have a free kick from about the Whitehouse 30.
He's definitely a player that invites the contact.
He does. He definitely does.
And it works in our favor because they do end up calling the foul for us. But I feel like there at times he has a better, or he can create something more dangerous if he was just to release faster. So you got Sebastian making a run, and rather than play him in, like Topo get through, he keeps it, and then again, it works out because he does end up getting the foul, but, you know.
You missed some chances, too,
For sure.
from doing that. Yeah. Jack going to play this one back for Davian. Now over to Edgar Marrera. KC now going to find Cole. Cole Killingsworth back inside for KC.
There we go.
Leo Ramirez trying to bring that one down a little too hard on the touch. And now Whitehouse going to step in front of this one. KC was trying to bring it down. Ladwig going to switch the field. Herrera able to win this one. Now going to go out for a Jacksonville throw-in. About 13 minutes here into the second half. Still all tied up at 1.
Let me know when you're ready, Castillo.
Long throw in here from Cole. Whitehouse able to win it. Now playing it into the middle of the field. Going to switch to the near sideline. Grayson Simmons now going to send this ball forward. Trying to find Ladwig. Gets inside the 18. Shot comes in. Great save there from Tristan Barajas.
Josh, watch the line, Josh. You're right, Josh.
Torres, long ball forward. Gonzalez trying to bring it down. Hits awkwardly off of him and now out for a Whitehouse throw.
Big, come on. Big. Next up, Brett.
Like somebody's been watching WWE.
Yeah, it's a little too much contact on there from Gonzalez.
Just threw his whole body at him. I think at this point the game is fast paced and looks chaotic. Nobody really has control. I wonder if, throw somebody in there that's gonna control the pace of the game. Just kind of slow it down enough for you to, create something. Yeah, slow it down a bit to be able to control and I say that and then we play that.
Gonzalez able to cut it back. Now going to take the shot himself. Straight at Weston Simmons. Pretty easy save for the Whitehouse keeper.
Next up, Brett.
Mondo Lara too hard on the pass. He's going to go out for a Wildcat goal kick.
Hey, John. Hey, drop over here for a little bit.
Leo Ramirez going to come back out. We're going to have Victor Mendoza now into the game, go up it forward, and move Sebastian back to left mid. Foul going to go against Jacksonville. I believe this is going to be Landon Neely. I'll play this one quickly. Finds Javier Gonzalez.
What's the pressure?
Whitehouse now to the far sideline. Armando Lar going to play it out for a throw in. Quickly thrown in. Finds Neely. Neely back to Caden Pate.
Watch that fake, Tom. Watch that fake.
Gonzalez trying to get past the Jacksonville defense. Not going to take the shot. This one deflected and poked toward goal. Wide right and out for a goal kick.
We're definitely looking tired, and so if we continue to try to play fast, you know, I think that's why we have a lot of inconsistencies, is because, you know, we're tired. So if we can just control the game, have somebody check in for the ball in the midfield there. There we go.
Sebastian going to find Jack Torres. A little dummy there from Gonzalez. Able to get past the defender. Physical play here from Javier Gonzalez. Jacob Gonzalez will go down and draws the foul. It's a dangerous opportunity here for Jacksonville.
That's why a player like him is valuable in that area, because of that. Like, yes, at times he holds the ball too long, but because he does that, he can create opportunities like this that are valuable for us and very dangerous.
Yeah, we'll see what Ethan does here. You think this is going to be a shot, or you think he's going to play this one in?
I would shoot. Is he known for power or floaters?
A lot of times floaters. We'll see what Ethan can do here. This one's going to be a shot. A little over the crossbar, out for a goal kick.
Honestly, wouldn't have been a bad idea for Jacob to shoot that. I know he's got power. Test the keeper. We've yet to see him.
He really hasn't been tested yet. And we talked about it at halftime. And we're almost 20 minutes into the first half, and he really still has not been tested and hadn't had to make much of a save.
Yeah, you definitely want to see if he has hands. Like, make him work.
KC
Put it right
sends
at
this
him
one
with
over
power.
for Jacob Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to be called offsides. Dangerous opportunity there for the Indians.
Yeah, you definitely want to test with the hard shot, even if it's right at him. But if he catches it first time, you know he's confident, he's secure. But if there's a fumble in there, then it's like, okay, we can, you know, it gives you confidence to keep on shooting, because you know he's not going to be, he's not going to hang on to it. So that would have been a good opportunity for us to see that if he would have put that on target.
Hey, Trump, look up!
Armando Lara now down the far sideline. Cut this one back. Looking across the field for Sebastian. Hit into the air. Sebastian trying to bring it down. Cuts it back in. Shot. Takes a deflection and safely into the hands of Weston Simmons. It's a good opportunity. You would have liked for Sebastian to be able to hit that first time, kind of catch him a little off guard. But Whitehouse, I mean, you got to give credit to their defense. They've closed very quickly.
And from the little that we've seen up the keeper, but it just looks like he's got the fundamentals down. I mean, just covered his first pole well. When he went down and got it, he just looks very confident, and you know, he definitely knows what he's doing. He's been trained well. And that's a quality that, you know, even if you're not the best keeper, if you got the confidence and you carry yourself as if you were the best keeper, that always does something for you.
It's a good-looking opportunity for Whitehouse. A little too hard on the pass. Not able to connect with Josh Torres. Goes out for a Jacksonville throw-in, and we're going to see Christian Castillo back into the game. Armando Lara going to make his way off.
It's true. He did blow the whistle.
No, you got to play with the whistle. That's what Jacob Gonzalez was doing. Yeah, you can't just assume, oh, it's offsides. The keeper got it. You could have just played advantage there. And
it's kind of what was happening on Friday. We had because we had the 2 refs. The one on the far side wouldn't blow his whistle. And so it was always confusing whose ball it was. Or if to keep on playing or not. There we go.
Take it big.
Victor Mendoza gets behind the Whitehouse defense. Trying to get inside the 18. Ooh, physical challenge there between Gonzalez and J.J. Rojas. Jacob Gonzalez still with the ball. Finds Sebastian. Sebastian dispossessed. Whitehouse trying to get the ball forward. Jacksonville able to quickly win it back. Now Torres. Pass off the mark. Deflected away by Whitehouse. Torres still fighting for possession. And now sends it out for a Wildcat throw-in.
Keep dropping, Jack. Keep dropping, Jack.
Make the same passes or make it to each other.
Neely going to play this one to Botello on the far sideline. Now sends this one forward. Ladwig inside the Jacksonville 18. Going to lay this one off for Neely. Takes a shot high and right of the goal, out for a goal kick. KC finds Juarez now. Gonzalez sends Sebastian on a run. Gets past the defender. Trying to bring it back inside and dispossessed. Ashton Park sends this one way downfield and out of bounds. Jacksonville will quickly have a throw in. 16 minutes remaining here in the first half. Second half, excuse me.
Smart, Blue, come on!
Definitely out there battling, man. You can hear it.
They are. And, you know, we've had this referee several times this season. He doesn't usually call a whole lot. He's called more today than we've seen him call in the past. But a lot of times he lets them play, and it'll get really physical, really chippy. And it's kind of starting to get that way a little bit.
For sure. I think the players know that, and that's why after every pass, or they're getting their little, they're leaving a gift behind.
Cole taken down on the far side. So we'll see a free kick here. Another dangerous position.
But honestly, that could work out in our favor because of them getting physical. They're getting frustrated because the ref's not calling it. You know, one of those you may get lucky and get fouled inside the box.
Good.
We got a couple outside, so I want to see one on target. Do we have anybody that's left-footed?
You know where it's going, Blue! You know where it's going!
Weddle? Armando?
I think Armando's left-footed.
I don't think he's on the field, though.
He's not. Cleared away by Whitehouse. Ladwig able to keep it in play. Barajas going to come out. Find Torres. Castillo finds KC. And now to Gonzalez.
We're not on the same page there. Jacob's making the run before, and then he's out of position. That's when we pass the ball. He's making a good run. It's just the timing's not.
Yeah, timing's just not quite there.
get ready with it.
Is this going to be one of those games where it's going to come down to who makes the mistake for the goal?
I mean,
We've seen two.
that may be how it goes. We've seen 2 mistakes so far. They both ended up in goals. We haven't seen one here in the second half from either team. But, I mean, neither team has really had just a very good opportunity either that was like, oh, they should have scored that.
I think if it comes, it's going to come from that. Losing the ball in those bad areas where we're just in a bad we got bad positioning, and they're going to get us on a counter.
Neely going to take a shot from distance. This one off the crossbar of the upright and out for a goal kick.
We've seen a number of times where we were trying to play it across and we lose.
I'm kind of surprised that they haven't tested Tristan more
That's
from
true.
from that distance too.
That's true. You got a young keeper. I would say less than 5 games on varsity. That's a good time to. If I was Whitehouse, I'd be shooting. But
You said he's a freshman?
Yes. But then again, Jacksonville hasn't really allowed, other than that one shot there, hasn't really allowed a lot of space for those shots.
No, they really haven't. They've done a good job of closing that space, but I mean, I don't know. As driven as some of the shots have come from Whitehouse that have been high like that one, I mean, I'm surprised they haven't tried to shoot more often and test the keeper. I mean, we haven't seen Jacksonville test the keeper a whole lot. Whitehouse hasn't really done that either.
That's true.
Pate looking
But it
over
just
the
goes to
top.
show that the defense, both defenses are working well. For, not allowing those shots.
Yeah, definitely.
As soon as we get it, they send 1 or 2 to close down those spaces. Seeing Jacksonville now is in a good position to defend. You got numbers back.
Ball coming in over the top. Galvan sends this one forward.
Oh, no, sir.
Number 7, Javier, has been causing us some trouble back there.
He has, yeah. I think, was he playing defense in the first half and they've moved him up?
I think so.
I think that seems to be what the case is because, he's made some good penetrating runs. He's beaten several defenders and kind of given him some space a couple times. Draws a foul here. Dangerous position here for the Wildcats. 10 minutes remaining here in the second half. Ooh. Very dangerous there. I think that hit off the post. That one hits off the crossbar. Jacksonville trying to clear. Still dangerous. Tristan able to scoop it up. Jacksonville looks like maybe got away with a couple there. Very close on the attempts from Whitehouse. Now Gonzalez going to send Victor Mendoza on a run. Victor can't quite get there. Weston Simmons able to come out, scoop it up for Whitehouse.
Oh, I need a center back. Jack, I need a center back.
Josh! Hey, back. Josh, you!
See, we've been moving the ball there. That spot. Good tackle.
Yeah, Davian with a great tackle there, able to win it back quickly, finds Gonzalez up the field. Mendoza. Ethan. Gonzalez able to get past Ethan Nava. Good defense there from Aiden Galvan, able to win that one back for the Indians. Nava looking over the top. Victor Mendoza in pursuit. Simmons scoops it up for Whitehouse. Going to see a couple changes, it looks like, here in just a second from Jacksonville. Morera able to get ahead on it. Offside is going to be called against Whitehouse. Yeah, I would say so far in the second half, Whitehouse has had the more dangerous opportunities. Jacksonville has had more of them, but they have not been quite as threatening. I mean, that free kick, they hit the post, they hit the crossbar. I mean, you can't get much closer than that.
But as far as like creating going forward, you know, it's more Whitehouse is, again, with one player, they're able to create dangerous opportunities, you know, to get the fouls, to get the shots off of our mistakes. And Jacksonville's still trying to, at this point, I think it looks like we're going for the long ball rather than working the ball up and being patient. And you got 7 minutes to go. At this point, it's going to come down to who wants it more, you know. We're just going to continue sending long balls over the top, hoping for a mistake, or
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of probably what we're going to see here from Nava as he takes this free kick from midfield. This one played over the top. KC trying to bring it down for the Indians. Tie it up. It's going to go out off of Ashton Park. So Jackson will have a throw in, and now we're going to see a couple substitutions here for the Indians. Jack Torres going to make his way in for Davian Tavera, and Armando Lara back in the game for Victor Mendoza.
yeah, at this point of the game, you're not even trying to control the game no more. You're just staying on their side and just trying to get one on target. Start shooting.
Jack able to bring it down, finds Edgar. Now to Sebastian, looking over the top for Nava. And this is going to go out off of Whitehouse for a Jacksonville corner.
The only bad thing about that is if we're not careful, they'll get us on the counter.
Ethan Nava going to send this ball in.
Hey, reset, Blue. Reset.
What does a tie do for us as far as standing? How far is second place?
Right now, Mount Pleasant is 6-0-3, I think, and we're 7-0-2 in district. So if Mount Pleasant wins, I don't know if they're playing today or tomorrow, but if they win, we'll be tied. So I mean, you definitely want to find a goal here in the last 5 minutes and give yourself a little more cushion. It's a high, long ball played forward. You definitely can't afford to lose, though. So Jacksonville still undefeated on the season. You'd rather walk out of here with a draw than you would a loss. That's for sure.
Take it, Vic! Take it, Vic!
Yeah, just keep the pressure on their end. We need a shot on target. Just crash the goal, something. You got 4 minutes. Risk a little more. Have somebody protect the counter, but we need to stay on this end.
Herrera able to play it to Torres, now to Galvan.
Take him, son. Take him. Nice. Look at that cross. Nice.
So we are pushed up. I'd like to see somebody stand like about the 20 That way, if the ball gets deflected, somebody's there to clean it up. You don't want what happened earlier where there was nobody there. The guy turns and sends the long ball down the field.
Yeah. Throw in here, finds KC.
PK.
Wow. Okay. See if we can take another look at it here before they take the PK. I mean, I don't know that I got it in time. That's very surprising. It did not look like there was much there. We'll take it by all means.
For sure.
We'll take it, but
I would feel like most refs would not call anything.
yeah, I don't think that would get called normally. I don't know.
Well,
that's an odd PK.
We
but
finally get what we asked for, where
Yeah.
we get to see the keeper tested.
KC going to take the PK. Buries it. Left side, low, away from Weston Simmons. And Jacksonville takes a 2-1 lead over Whitehouse with 2:33 remaining.
Cardenas.
Take another look at the PK here on the replay. Yeah, very well taken PK there from KC. Gives Jacksonville 2-1 lead, 2.5 minutes remaining. I'm sure the Whitehouse coach is very frustrated with that. They played very tight for the whole game, and then to give up a PK with 2.5 minutes left is got to be disappointing for sure.
I mean, we did have or they had a handball in the box earlier that they didn't call. It was pretty clear. So.
Mark blue! Hey, right there, seven.
Long throw in here from Whitehouse. Marrera able to get ahead on it. Sebastian now going to send this one forward. Mendoza able to play through contact. No foul called. Castillo now going to send this one over the top. Mendoza in pursuit, working against the defender. And Vitello going to send this one forward and now cleared away by Christian Castillo. Under a minute and a half remaining here in the second.
Hey, Blue, we hold them here. Right there, son. Right there. Get it, big. Run with it.
Foul there going to go against Victor Mendoza.
1 minute, Blue.
50 seconds remaining here in this game. Long ball sent forward. Castillo trying to get a foot on it. Sebastian able to get ahead on it, and now Castillo going to send this one up the field and out of bounds. 30 seconds
That's you.
remaining here. Simmons sends this one forward. Castillo going to be called for a high kick there. So Whitehouse will have a free kick. We're going to see a card here. And they're going to stop the clock. Or maybe not stop the clock. Ethan Nava shown a yellow card.
Whoa.
30 seconds. There was 19 on the board. There was put 30 on the board. Put 30 on the board.
She said 30.
Hey, Chump, drop it with extra time. Hey, Chump, you can eat.
I was just adding time.
$30. Everything
There we
go,
go.
Blue!
Got it.
Sudden death.
Neely, long ball in over the top. Jacksonville needing to clear. Tristan looked like he got run into as he was trying to come down with that ball. Kind of surprised you didn't see it. a foul called there. Typically, they try to protect the keeper pretty close. Very chaotic possession here. Sebastian now going to send this one out of play, and that will do it. Jacksonville comes out victorious with a late PK, 2-1 over Whitehouse.
Final score, the Wildcats 1 and your Fightin Indians 2.
Big win.
The tribe has spoken.
Yeah, big win today for Jacksonville. And, I mean, that definitely helps with the district race for sure. Gives them a little more cushion. And still unbeaten, Jacksonville on the season. Very impressive from these guys. They're having a fantastic year. And we wish them the best of luck here in their second half of district.
Let's go, Blue.
Roy, any closing thoughts?
We got the result, which is the most important thing. Yeah, they're still unbeaten, and you know that's
Hey, can you
we can't help what the ref calls. You know,
Absolutely. I mean,
they gave us an opportunity. We put it away, and it was a good game by Whitehouse. But again, anytime we get the chance to make the gap bigger between us and second place, that's what we want to do. So that's what happened here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Roy, I want to thank you for joining me in the booth today. It's been a lot of fun. Big win for Jacksonville today against Whitehouse. Good luck to you and your girls tonight as they head to Whitehouse. Big game in Whitehouse tonight. Once again, make your way over to watch the Maidens as they take on the Lady Cats from Whitehouse. 1-0 last result when they played each other here in the Tomato Bowl. Very close game. Should be another very exciting one tonight in Whitehouse. Thank you for joining us here on JIST Live. And we will be back with you on Friday this week as the Maidens take on Nacogdoches.